everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is Shantae here from Simply Shantae's Plans. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing a haul of 2 of my 3 Erin Condren Life Planner launch day orders, and I am very excited to do that, so I'm just going to dive right in. The first few things that I picked up were actually not new items to this launch, but they were things that were in my cart for quite a bit of time, so I just decided since I'm ordering anyway, I might as well grab them. The first thing I got was this packing list notepad. It's the medium size, so it fits in the ring agenda if that is something that you ordered, and it is $10. Now, I did choose to leave the original headings in color scheme. However, it is customizable, so if you want to change it, you can. But I liked the colors, and I also felt like the categories fit what I needed, so I didn't see the need to change it. The categories are essentials, toiletries, clothes and accessories, miscellaneous, tech, shoes, snacks, and entertainment. I think this is perfect. It has a ton of sheets. I can either take the sheet off, take the notepad, I can hole punch it and put it in my agenda, I can either paper clip or just tuck it into my planner. I have lots of options with this, and that's one reason I picked it up. Another reason I picked it up is because I'm always drawing some form of this when I pack for anything, so this just takes out a step for me, and it was only $10, so I thought it was a win, and I'm really excited to use this. The next thing I picked up was just a pack of the classic lined note paper for the A5 ring agenda. I am finally in an agenda system that works for me. I've set it up in a way that I love, and so I just needed some extra lined paper. What I like about ordering it from EC is that it's the classic 80-pound Mohawk paper that I like. It's pre-punched, and it is the same color as the planner, so I just prefer to buy it here. And you may be able to buy lined paper cheaper at other places, but for the reasons I just mentioned, I just chose to get it from EC. The next 3 things that I picked up, I don't necessarily remember the price, but I'll be sure to link that in the description box below. And I also am not 100% sure of what I'm going to do with these things. However, I was super curious about it and had a few beginnings of an idea, so I just decided to go for it. But each of these things are vegan leather tabs to be placed on something. So these tabs are new. They aren't the first vegan leather tabs that EC has ever released, but they just are a new configuration of them. So this first one is just months. They're the large tabs, and they match the EC standard colorway. So January's in this peacock color, September's in the amethyst, so all of that. I might use this in a notebook for budgeting. I might use this in a teacher lesson planner. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to use these yet, but I thought they looked really interesting, so I wanted to pull them up. It is just one sheet, so if you wanted to use multiple of these, you know, you're going to have to purchase it multiple times because it's only one January, only one August, etc. The second one is also months. They're smaller, they're miniature, and they're white ivory with gold writing. And they have the 12 months, but they also have the larger ones on the side here that say important, to do, lists, and notes. Again, not quite sure where I'm going to put these, if I'm going to put them anywhere, but I was really interested in them and thought they looked really cool. I also wanted to see how the size compared to the small one versus the big one, and I think I prefer the miniature actually. The last ones I got are vegan leather tabs as well, but they're called functional tabs, and they don't say the months on them. They have different things. This one is a blush color and the writing is rose gold, but they have family, lists, schedule, budget, work, personal, notes, goals, important, daily, weekly, and monthly. So I actually might be putting this in my ring agenda. This is the one I'm most likely to do my ring agenda. Here it is. I just have blank tabs right now, but I might be interested in putting these on there because they have the different sections that I call out in my agenda already. So love these, super excited about trying these out. And again, I'll put the price down in the description box, but I am really impressed with how they look even through the packaging. The next thing I picked up was the 7x9 vegan leather folio. I actually already had this in blush. It looks very similar to the ring agenda. However, there's no ring mechanism, so it's used for a coiled planner. I have used an A5 coiled planner in my blush one before, and it worked just fine. It didn't slip out or anything, but I picked this up for a very specific purpose that I will tell you soon, but can't tell you now due to embargo dates and things like that. But I am pumped about this one because the blush one, I thought it was super pretty. And if you want to see the blush compared to the camel, please let me know. But I felt like this one is less likely to get dirty and it will match better with what I'm going to use it for. So, also it was on sale. All of the accessories were buy 3 get 20% off, and this was included in that. So I thought it was the perfect time. The last reason I picked it up instead of waiting was because this was out of stock forever. I had to wait forever for this to come back in stock, and I didn't want to risk it, so here we are. I picked it up now. Alright, moving right along, I also picked up an unpersonalized Colorful Harmony interchangeable cover, the metallic one, so it has the metallic gold. And the reason I did this was because the planner that I wanted to use was going to be a very special planner made just for me. However, that didn't work out, and I'll explain a little bit later. But this was going to be the cover that I used to memorialize it at the end of 2023. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this now. I might give it away. I don't really want it anymore, but it is really pretty, and I do really love how the cool colors really pop on it. It looks better in person than it did in pictures, in my opinion, so it is cute. I might keep it. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see about this. Love it, just the purpose I had for it is no longer there. So another thing I picked up was the Color Blends sticker pack. So these are the stickers that come in the back of the Color Blends planner. And again, when I made this order, it was my first order, and it was not supposed to go like this, but it did. So, and I'll explain that in a little bit, what I'm talking about, but basically I got this because I wasn't planning on getting a Color Blends planner, but I ended up getting a Color Blends planner, so now I have 2 of these, which is fine. I really think these stickers are pretty. I mean, stop, this is gorgeous. But I just wasn't planning on it, so I kind of had to pivot in my mind and laugh a little bit when I unboxed these stickers. But they are gorgeous. I love the ombre happy birthday ones. I never use the happy birthday stickers in the back because I've always felt they were boring. But these ones just have a little life to them, and I think they're so pretty. I love these habit trackers. These are, you know, classic easy colors that we know and love. And so these stickers are going to have a lot of use in my agenda, in my daily planner, or even in my hourly memory planner. So excited about these. Alright, the next thing I grabbed was this new Ultimate Planny Pack in the In Bloom design. If you know me, or if you follow me on Instagram, you may know that I was kind of hating on In Bloom a little bit, which is very unlike me because I am a floral girl. But I just really felt a lot of loyalty to the Flora design, and I thought, why do we need to upgrade Flora? Like, we have Flora. She didn't even really get to be her full self until halfway through the year. Like, we don't need to upgrade her. But seeing some of the In Bloom accessories kind of changed my mind. This planny pack included. I really do love the hand-drawn flowers here. I think they transferred to the accessories really nicely, and this inside color is like a really bright purplish pink. It's more pink than purple, but I just think it's really pretty. It's gonna match my agenda. It's gonna match my planner. I will probably be using this one. Right now I'm using just a camel one, but it's gonna be time to switch that out soon. The next thing I picked up were these colorful gel pens. These gel pens come in a 12 pack, and they're supposed to match the typical EC colorway for the months. The colors are listed on the back here, but they don't tell you what month they correspond to, so you kind of have to use your deductive reasoning and figure that out. The pens are also not labeled. Let me pull one out. They're not labeled, so you if you were to mix them up, you'd have to figure it out yourself. I did go ahead and swatch these here on this page so you could see the color. And the color's pretty vibrant and bright. They do skip a bit. This is the first time I wrote with any of them. They do skip a bit. They don't really bleed through on the EC paper, which is great. But they're not my favorite. I think the darker colors are more my jam than the lighter colors, but I also feel that way with gel pens in general. So that's just a personal preference, but I do really like how they write. They don't feel too bulky in my hand when I'm writing, which is one thing that really bothers me about pens sometimes, is that if they're not skinny enough, if the barrel's not skinny enough, it bothers me. But these are okay. I probably won't be using these every single day, but they're nice to have. They're going to add a nice pop of color to my monthly spreads, or if I'm writing cards or anything like that. I always order a ton of these because I go through them so fast. I think I lose them. I don't know what happens, but I go through a lot. And so I picked up the Colorful Harmony ones and the Color Blends ones because in my affiliate box that I received for review, I had the In Bloom and the Neutral Harmony already. So I just wanted to round out the collection and get all 4 packs. If you'd like to see what those other mini snap-in bookmarks look like, check out my last video, my EC review video, because they will be highlighted there. The next thing I got is a mountain of washi tape. I decided to go ahead and pick up all the washi tape packs in all the designs. Now I already had the Harmony Neutral, and like I said, you can look at that one in my last video, but here I went ahead and got the Harmony Colorful, the Color Blends, and the In Bloom. And I was not disappointed. I think these washis are really pretty. The tape is really quality, and I actually might need to get more because I've already started using them in my daily planner, and I can just tell that they're gonna go really quick. To give a good idea of what they look like pulled out, I did pull some out on the sheet already. So the top 4 here are the Harmony Colorful. Then moving down a little bit, we have the In Bloom, these next 4. And then the bottom ones here are the Color Blends. And you know, they're really pretty. I think they're my favorite thing that I picked up. They're gorgeous. I actually really like the In Bloom ones. The Color Blends are giving a lot. They're so rich in color. Like, they're just really rich. I love it. And then I didn't think I was going to like the Colorful Harmony just because that wasn't my favorite design. But they pulled out and they look amazing. Like, I really, really like these washi tapes. So that's my personal opinion. You might feel differently, and that's fine. But I really will be adding these in my planner all year. We'll be adding these in my planner. The other washi tape I picked up was this to-do list washi tape. It looks like this on a roll. It's wide, which was interesting to me. And I liked it. I don't think I would ever put it in a planner because like it matches the paper, so I could just make a checklist on my own. But I think this would be really great putting on my students' desk, or you know, putting on some of their projects or something if I'm giving them feedback. So I really like that one. The other one, it was this habit tracker washi tape. It's a smaller roll that looks like this, and they just pull out to different habit trackers, and that's going to be really handy, I think, in my compact vertical when that comes in. So I like this one too. Those are the washis I got. These last 2 actually were not new with the launch either. They were on the website, but again, they were in my cart for a long time, so I just decided, why the heck not, and I grabbed them. The last thing I wanted to show was some washi that I had for a long time and I didn't use it, and that is these 2 right here. One is a checklist and one has times on it, and the reason I wanted to show that is because I found a use for it finally after maybe a year and a half of having it just stored. And so what I'm going to be doing is opening up my agenda here. I've already put in my In Bloom vellum page. I did round the corners, but opening my agenda to this compact vertical section. Now again, I don't have my compact vertical. My friend sent me a month of them to try out in here. And I found out that this washi tape, the time and the check marks, they fit the lines perfectly in the compact vertical, which really was a game changer for me because I can just now see even more ways that the compact vertical is going to be super functional for me, whether adding checklists or adding times to make it hourly, or using it how I'm intending to use it, more of like a health and wellness tracker. This just has a lot of options, and so this washi is not new, but it is on the site and it does match perfectly. So if you want to find this and you can't find it, let a girl know. I will help you. Alright, let's put this agenda away and get to the final few things that I got. So I picked up this interchangeable cover, the watercolor painted banana leaves. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. And I got it personalized. It's the only cover that I got personalized this year to say my name on it. And I did not change the colors, but I love it. This is screaming, go on vacation, Shantae. This is screaming, enjoy your luxury nature and experience life, Shantae. And I really like that. I really like what this is saying to me, and I'm excited to put that on my planner. I also think it's going to look amazing on a coil, which I prefer gold coils. So I'm just gonna, you know, put this right next to it. And look at that. Anyway, I'm being goofy, but I really like this cover. It was only $8 and I'm excited. I might get one for the A5 size as well, but I did pick it up in the 7x9. The other interchangeable cover that I'm super stoked about is this rainbow one. I got the colorful one, but I also ordered it in neutral. The neutral one was in my compact vertical order, so it hasn't come in yet, but if it's anything like the colorful one, we are going to have a battle of which cover is going to be on, because this is so pretty. I love it. I love it so much. It looks amazing with the gold coil here. What? It's great. It's great. I have no other words. I'm sorry. This video is like super rambly, but it's okay. I'm just excited about everything that came. Anyway, back to the planner that I picked up. So let me tell you the story. I'm an indecisive person, and by that I mean I want a lot of things, but once I know what I want, I'm very decisive. And so I made a plan. I contacted my friend. I was like, hey, I'm going to buy these 2 planners. Will you please uncoil them for me? She said, you bet. I'm a little nervous, but I will do it for you. And I was like, yes, I'm going to buy an hourly harmony neutral planner so I can have neutral weeks. And I wanted to buy a color blends hourly planner as well, so I could have colorful months like you see here and neutral weeks, because I do not like very much when things like this happen. Let me find it. June, July, different color. I don't really care for that so much, and it happens a couple more times throughout the planner. I don't necessarily remember when, but it's just, I don't like it when the 2 colors mix. So I was like, you know what, perfect. I'm gonna get the super neutral one where I can just chill on the weeks, use my stickers, not feel bad about covering stuff up, not having to worry about these 2 colors here that I don't like. But here's the thing. My friend lives in Texas, and so she was going to the EC Austin store, so I made a phone call and put in an order on the phone for those 2 planners, but they ran out of the Harmony Neutral Hourly Planner. So then I was like, I think this is the universe's way of telling me to just get 1 planner. It's not a huge deal. So I ended up getting just the Color Blends Hourly in the 18-month. I'm going to take the first 6 months out, so I'm going to take this much out like I always do, because I only order the 18 months for the bigger coil, so this is getting ripped out most likely, because I like to keep 1 calendar year, because I use the hourly planner. I use it weekly to help me stay organized, but it's also a memory keeper for me, and so I like to organize my memories by year. So I got this here. That brings me back to these stickers. I have extras here. I was going to give them away, But now I'm going to keep them because I don't have the Harmony colorful ones. Or excuse me, the Harmony neutral ones. My friend also decided to leave a little note in the back of the planner when they picked it up for me at the EC store. And that was really special. I'm excited they did that. But anyway, I'm excited for this planner. I'm not going to start it till January. I am going to be working on setting it up over the summer so it's ready to go in January. And the first thing I did was I glued this page together because the 12-month boxes page was a lot for me. It was very bright, vibrant, but it was just too much for me. So I glued it together and it'll just look like this. And you know what? That's fine. I never use those boxes anyway, so it's okay. But that is the planner I picked up. I did mention that I picked up 2 other compact verticals. I picked it up in a coil and I picked it up in inserts. So when those come in, I will be sure to let you know how I feel about those ones. But the last thing I got in this order was a folio. I got this smaller version of the folio in the In Bloom and I didn't personalize it and I chose to get a gold zipper, but this is the small version and it's perfect for the A5 size. I don't have a coiled A5 right here, but I'm just gonna stick in these notes pages here and it fits perfectly. I'm so excited that they made the smaller size because this is going to really be handy going to and from work, traveling. I actually have a larger one that I put my iPad in when I'm traveling, and that's amazing too. So if you have a smaller iPad, that would be a great use for it. But I think it's so cute, and again, the In Bloom design is definitely growing on me. I'm not a hater anymore, and it's great. So that is pretty much everything that I picked up in this first order. Lots of different things that I felt I couldn't live without at the time. Some things I'm super impressed by. Other things I feel a little goofy about. But you know, I am very excited to start using these things as the year goes on. And I'm very excited to see what everyone else picked up too. So if you loved this video, please make sure to comment, follow, subscribe on my channel, all of that good stuff. And I will be back with a new video very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.